Welcome everyone, Ears here. We're back in Satisfactory. Sitting here watching Bob playing in the water right next to the little waterfall. He loves playing in the water. It's Bob. I've got did have was naming them all. I can't forget which one's which though. That's the main thing. Got a few trapped, which they was earlier. I don't know how well they are, if they're still trapped or not, but we'll be all right. But you're wondering, that's a line. That's some coal lines coming in from over there, going to my steel factory. Things has changed. It really has. But before I get into it, something I don't often do. Down in the description, if you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon link. Don't forget, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Also, give us a thumbs up like. It would greatly help us out. And me saying that, let's move on. But yeah, I kind of made a little bit of a mess over there in my steel factory. Let's walk over here. I'm going to show you. First time I've ever built one, as you can see off in the distance. I was tinkering around with it. It's not going to stay. I've never built the train system. I did have my little tractor going back and forth here. I kind of stopped it. It's still mapped, but it stopped because it can't get over to there. But here's my steel factory. My train's going over into my steel factory, picking up my 3 items from there, going all the way over to that factory over there, which is not done. I mean, it's done for what it's doing, but it's not completely done. I need to expand it. I can expand it, make it bigger, better. What it is, that's the reason why I haven't built it itself. That is coming over from our refineries all the way over there. This needs to be redone. This is just a quick setup. It's going over everything that I'm done. Not going to run over there, but there's simple. I'll show you here in the map. Right in here, I'm getting nitrogen. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blenders set up, making the next metal frames with nitrogen and one other part. I'll show you here. I just can't think of it on the top of my head. It is, which I've been running. I've got things set up, nothing flying over them, but every time I've got storage set over there, and I'm every so often I go over and take stuff. It's a long run back and forth. Take what I can, go over and throw it in. I've unlocked the miners, new miners. I've done several things. Not the battery, not that. That's what I'm making over a nitrogen get cooling system. One over there is making cooling systems way over there. This is pretty much well my first setup. Only thing different I've done is just made the belt faster and better so it produce more. I had these coming over here, and that's the main reason why I stopped my vehicle, because I haven't been using a lot of stators at the moment. I have the quick wire, as you can see. That way this I can keep making tickets. This right here is making my stators. I really hadn't showed it, this part off. This is absolutely going to change every bit of it. But I haven't gotten to it yet, because everything's changing. I've ripped this whole area out. Those yellowish ones, basic default color ones, are full of everything that I ripped out and stored and put in here. Haven't done that section yet. All that's going to change eventually. This up here is going to change. It's not done, especially that area. The lighting stuff's not completely done. But for the most part, these are running, and I'll show them off to you. Got you a little nice window here. You can look in there and watch them. Ding. I love running in that glass. The wiring in here is not the best. I'm going to rewire it, redo it. So you won't see the wires. I mean, you'll see the wires, but you won't see them. Those are the wires going up to the lights. I'm going to run them over the walls and probably down. This is just this right here is making copper. If those are full, I just set those in there so I can accumulate tickets. Wow, that's full. My little buffer. Come up here. The only issue, I've got one big issue, is this glass, as you can see. I'm probably going to make a little ramp. That way I got to jump over. There's more copper. Pretty much the same setup. I'm going to incorporate this into the whole factory. Well, idea I've got is the factory's kind of going to extend over into here as well. But I'm going to leave either an opening or a door. It depends on how it all lines up. But most likely it's going to be just an opening, because I don't believe it's going to line up how I want it. Which I'm going to have probably a factory floor down here. You're going to probably a ramp to come down, and you're going to be able to walk through here and look at the factories on this level. Probably put a, depends on how big this section is. But you'll be able to at least, especially right in here, you'll be able to walk through, look in there, walk in here, look through here. Probably look down in here at this factory that's going to be down in here. And just go out the other side. Incorporating in part of the structure is what I'm going to do. That, I haven't decided how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try to make this look like a bridge. I mean, instead of just floating in the air, I'm going to try my best to make it look like something. Instead of just floating. So, taking me a while. Ripping it out. Trying to give you an idea of everything I'm going to do. Top right here, making the floor. This is going to be split. I've got each one of them is 12, same way as those over there. So I got 24 copper. This is 24 iron. There's going to be another 24 iron for the simple fact I got the other iron node over there. This is running into that. It's going to come up here, and I'm going to start making things up here with that side. This side is going to be another tier. As you can see how much room that has taken. I don't have that over here. So this is going to come up, and I'm going to have this and smelters up here. And then the next row making all the products I can. It's not all done. I've raised this up one block, and I'll explain that in a minute. But also an idea that I'm going to do the drones. I need the aluminum instead of running a wire or a train up here and down here or something. I'm going to get the drone, load in aluminum on top of this copper area. I'm going to have it coming in, and I'm going to have copper coming up, and that's where I'm going to make all my aluminum sheets and stuff on top of that. So that will be the copper that I do with aluminum and everything. That way I don't have to run back and forth anymore. I did have a whole huge section I built where I was running up there bringing it down aluminum, making the casings and the sheets. It's been ripped out. It was actually right in this area, right in here, set up. I've extended my little ramp up to here. Been experimenting. Let's go over here and show you this whole area out here. This here is gonna be ripped out, redone. I was just messing around with looks, trying to get an idea of how I kind of want to do it. As you can see, the design I want to go for in here can't work. It won't work because of that corner over there. And then up there, you see the rocks are coming through, so I'm going to have to shift this whole section this way. For that side over, let's shift this center up over towards me. And then on top of that, it's all, this whole thing's going to shift over too. So this whole area is going to be rebuilt and redone. I like the water. That's the main reason why I went down. And a lot of people wonder why I covered up, did this to cover the water. I like this. I really do. I just wish, like the glass wall, we had a solid glass. Without this here, I know they make a real solid, real life, a real glass foundation. A good solid glass so you can see through and stuff, and people walk, you see them in bridges and everything else all the time. And the center doesn't have this. They just got a harder glass, a little bit better, good structure. I'm not in the water, I'm just above the water. I mean, it's just like a one, I mean, you see this is water's not in here, but I'm barely above it, but it still sounds like I'm walking through it. But yeah, this whole section's going to be shifted over. And I'm having to take it all up one. That's the reason why you see it like I have it lined out like that. This whole area is going to go up one. Just a lot of storage stuff I gotta move or I can get rid of because I'm producing a lot. These right here I can run into that pretty much if I need to, because I really don't need this much of that at the moment. This is going to be redone. I've got a lot better one, and I will show you what I'm going to use since I got the rubber over there. Boom. Let me just do this. Concrete. I've got this. So right now, this is what I'm using. It's making 15 a minute. I got the rubber over here. I can make 90 per minute. That is nice. Especially since the rubber's next to it, coming in next to it. I'm gonna switch this over. Yeah, that's the reason why it's just sitting like this, and plus I'm needing a lot of this, so I'm not tearing it out just yet. Did you get loose? It was funny when I started messing around doing this. I had one stuck. And when I was talking about stuck earlier, I actually had two stuck in here. You can't barely see them, but if you walked over it, it would just bounce you up in the air. Even though you couldn't see them, well, every once in a while you could just see them, like when they stretched or stood up on their hind legs, you can see them poking out. Now they're gone. But yeah, that's the idea, showing you off what I'm doing. Train, probably going to change a lot. I'm thinking about just, that's going to be completely redone. With that, what I'm bringing from that one and that one's going to probably be run by tractors. I do like using them. Yes, they don't. They bug out, tend to bug out, run around trains, fall off cliffs and stuff like that. But I can, I think right through here will work. I mean, there's not a whole lot of stuff in the way. Not a lot of cliffs it goes over. Train. I want to bring that nitrogen way over there, over here. Either I could bottle it up, which would be a kind of a pain, and then just fly it off somewhere with everything and make it, or just train it over here and build it, everything right in this area. And that's what I'm probably going to do, run the train over there, loop it around, come back, drop it off here, and then leave it to where I can go off, it can go off, and I'll attach through here and other areas. I need to work on a lot of stuff. I need to figure out a place where I'm going to do my nuclear power, which I've never not done. I'm dreading it. I'm really dreading my nuclear power. And I'll go ahead and say this, and I said it before when I started setting this goal. I hate the water pressures and everything in this game. I really do despise it. They tried to make it pretty rough. And you gotta work with it and whatnot. I mean, I can do it, but it's just a pain in the butt because water pressure here and there, and it don't all get full pressure, and you just gotta mess with it and play with it until you get it right. And I'm just never sit down and just want to learn the water pressure stuff. And yeah, there's videos out here. As you can see, so you only attach 4. I have each freighter has its own thing. This has 2. And since those are full, it's not bringing any of that's the worst part. I wish if I'd had it, could put a 5th one to it. That would be great for what I'm trying to do right here at the moment, but it'd be all right. It brings different, each one's back and forth. But yeah, and the tracking, that trying to get around this terrain is just up, down, twists and turns. That's where I'm at now. I need to get my copper and stuff up and going. My copper factory producing what I need to do. So I gotta work on this, getting all this produced. And we're gonna get at it. Okay, show you what I've done so far. Building. You can go ahead and criticize me a little bit. It's not perfect, but it's not the worst. There's just a few kinks in it. Nothing overlaps though, as you can see. Boom, boom. I just didn't feel like fixing that. I could have shortened that a little bit more, but I can go back later and fix that. But as of right now, I need a lot of screws for what I'm going to do. So this first row here, 2, and the third row, I'm making nothing but screws. They're all coming in, going out. I've got to go down to the bottom. Got them coming through the floor. Some of them are not 100% lined up perfect, but they're being used. It will be alright. Let's go down here. See they coming out. Each one of those going 2 up. Same way as here. 2 up. I haven't done this one yet. I need to set this. This one right here is probably going to just be, I'm not sure. It's all going to be, probably just be all just iron sheets. I use more iron sheets. I have 1 rod, 1 row 6 of of iron rods being made, which right now I'm not using a lot of iron rod recipes. So there's only like one iron rod recipe that I'm using, and that is for frames, at which they're being made over there. So I figured I'd do one run of iron rods over here. That way I'm over here the most. If I need them, I can go get them. But I'm doing all those screws because this right here, as you can see, pretty much out right now, is making the heavy modular frames. I'm going to take these and put them up top. So I'm going to make the heavy modular frames and stuff. Probably that one, because I'm going to have a real big area by the time I'm done for the top. So I'm going to make frames, computers, and my building. Kind of got an idea, like all my frames and stuff coming over there. That way I won't have belts running all over this place, and you can see it. I do personally like seeing belts run, but I kind of got an idea what I'm gonna do. It's just gonna have to it's just gonna take me some time to do what I want. Since these are multi-layer, I'm gonna go down under, except for like right in here. Some areas I won't be able to, but you won't have belts running all the way through here and stuff. I'm gonna go down under and come up into the building, probably around the sides, and build them in. So I got that idea. I've been at it for close to almost 4 hours here working. I know I haven't showed a lot, and there's a lot more I can do, but like right now my time is limited. I ain't got much more recording time for me. So yes, I did do a blueprint. Set these up. I'll show you my blueprints. I've got three assemblers, three constructors, smelters, which I haven't gotten into the assemblers yet. Place done out over here. But that's what we got. We got all this room back here to do stuff. Kind of wish that wasn't as tall. Wish it was a little shorter so I can put them down there. Ceiling lights, to be honest, aren't too great. Pretty much, if you want to light the whole area up, you pretty much got to put them all side to side to side to side to side. I'll show you in here. I mean, you saw it in here. Kind of tried to spread them out. When you're in here, well, it's daytime, it's not as bad, but when it's night, I mean, you can only see the birds shining. And I can't adjust them. Give me the option. Tried this. No, out of fuel. Gotta let it fuel up. Won't let me change that. Could put a bunch of, I mean, I know I can angle it up more, so I could probably use these up here and angle them out, shine more instead of using those. Which I do like that one's not hooked up. Oh, especially at night when you're looking in. Shadows and everything, kind of how that goes in, but at night it's darker and it looks even better. Not the whole thing is lit up. So, I don't know, I'll play with a lot more. I see something. I've colored right, I don't know which that light's going to go right there, but I'll go ahead and color it. Yeah, thinking on a big project, trying to redo it all. maximize what I can, which is not 100% maximized yet, for the simple fact those are not overclocked. But my issue with overclocking them right now is this right here. Because the MK5 belts, I'll show you here, 780 a minute. So I don't not overclock them yet, and right now doing the overclock 1200 a minute. So once that I get the next belt, probably be a little, I gotta finish phase 4, and then I can fix this, add more to it. I do like having, I don't want to be one to one. I'll be honest with you. The start and stopping ain't too good. I do want them to go fast, feel it getting faster. That is done. Let me go over here. I can't fly up that way. I need to put me a ramp up so I can quit having to just run over here and fly up. But I've got room out here to add more. That's the plan on that. I know this up here is going to have to be added on to. So I do have the room. So let me know what you feel, how you feel about this. Like me changing up. That's not been done yet. I'm gonna have to work on that. Is there, and also I'm gonna ask y'all a question, is there a glass mod that does glass ramp out there? Because I would like to incorporate this right here. And I'll show you what I'm doing. I haven't. We got the little river stream in a different lighting mods for different lights. Because I kind of want that in the aesthetic. And I want the ramps. If I had glass ramps, I could do it. And I want like little lights that I can put down here and light up on the side and go all the way down, because it goes down in there, and I want to be able to, when you go up here from the inside, you can see that as you come up. Do you understand what I'm saying? So is there a mod out there for glass ramps or a solid glass floor without bars? Let me know in the comments. I think that would be neat if you're running over here and you can see that right there, and you can go up. You still got it all the way up through here. You know, so that's what I want to do. And back here, I want this probably going to extend, and the walls, I want to build a huge glass wall. That way, when you're over in here, you've got that. Another aesthetic I'm adding into it. I can't build here right now. Got that. I'll show you what I'm doing here real fast. Now let me that there. I'll put another wall outlet ceiling. Where is my closest one? That's running from over there. On that, those lights are on. Afraid they're gonna stick up. There you go, like a little hand. Little. What do you think about that? I know if you look, it's a little wonky, but it'll be alright. And you can get around here and get in here if you want to. End up here working on this. Oh, look at that. But kind of like looking at it and you can fall off. But it'll be alright. So what do you think? I do like it. Boom, running into the glass. Boom. Pretty nice. Yes, it's a factory. But at the same time, what if the corporate decides to come here and visit me? I think the corporate comes, decides they want to land on the planet and come look, which I doubt it. They can walk around and think, oh, we got a nice little area. So, but as far as we're going to get for today, don't forget, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Also give us a thumbs up like, it would greatly help us out. And everybody have a great and wonderful day. Goodbye.